All right. This is my second door I've ever done. So I went a little crazy with the shims because I forgot to put them where the hinges are. So I kind of put extra shims in, but that's okay. It's a really solid door. So we just got to chop all those off, but it closes. Closes freaking perfect. So now we can put all our trim on and that door will be complete. The perfect amount of space at the bottom, so it closes really nice. So we just need our little trimmer and we'll trim all those off. A couple of them are double, so it doesn't work really good with a knife scoring them when they're double. But so far so good. And we're hoping our door trim covers up that right there, hopefully. Okay, close the door. Boom. So we got all the trim on, we got all the doorstop on, door handle, turned out freaking great. You know what else we did? This kind of little pain in the butt, but we got it done, is this little section of trim right here. Ugh, what a pain in the arse. So we actually had to trim this, and you know drywall, there's metal corner bead in there, so we had to cut through that. So it kind of vibrated out. So we just got a tiny bit of little mud to patch there. But we got this whole little piece done, thank God. It was quite the pain in the butt. So that little piece knocked out. And I think that's it. Good work. Door looks great. With them both closed, it looks pretty cool. What do you think? Did it look good? Hey, did it look good? Marnie.
Marnie.
She doesn't care.
Go in your bed. Marnie, get in bed.
She doesn't care. Oh, there you go. Okay, lay down. Just
hey, Marnie.
Mrs. Smells 10,000.
Lay down.
Oh, yeah.
Girl.
Okay, so we're trying to frame in our rock wall that encases our exhaust fan for the cooktop. So we got everything built. We got pretty lucky. This ended up right on a stud, so we screwed that. This one, the stud was here, so we mounted the thing there. So it's all pretty solid. We PL premium it to the counter. That's got to dry. So now we're trying to come up with a way to make our arch. So here's what we came up with. Pretty ingenious too. So I measured how big of an opening we want our arch, and I measured how tall we wanted our arch, and so that's this measurement is the same as that measurement. So now you just put your string. We gotta move this 1 inch in. So say we go 1 inch in, and now you just use this, and you get a perfect radius.
So,
awesome, hey?
so we'll do it and then we'll show you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll mark it, and then we gotta jigsaw that out real carefully so you get a really nice perfect radius. But if it's not exactly perfect, a bunch of rock is going in there anyways, which is all bumpy anyways, as long as you get as long as it's even from side to side. Okay, we'll pick up in a second.
Remember when you were a kid and you had to use your protractor? Do you think they ever use that stuff anymore?
Now that hits our mark pretty much perfect there. Oh, perfect. Wow. So we just got to remember to use the inside line. Man, I hit it perfect. Okay, so yeah, inside line. This one. Not this one. Not this one.
Okay.
So it worked pretty dang good. So we just got just a tiny bit of stuff just to smooth out with the sander. But like I said, it doesn't really matter because there's going to be a bunch of rock put on here anyway. So rock's all, doesn't really matter. But just for now, we'll just smooth out our little spots where we made little corrections with the jigsaw. But it went pretty dang good. This is our first blade from our rocking chair.
Yes.
Perfect.
For the baby.
Oh, baby. Okay guys, there's the radius board up now, so that gives you a really good idea of how the final is going to look. So Mrs. Oss is just cutting bottom plate and top plate so we can basically build a tiny little wall build it on the floor, and then put that up into place, and then that'll give us all the studs going across there. So, and then after that, we're pretty close to being done. We just got to figure out, there's going to be little tiny bits of cabinet filler piece that go up to the top of the cabinet in that spot there. So I might have to put a couple little cross braces so they can put little blocking to attach that to. But other than that, that's pretty close to being done. So we put in these little pieces there. So that'll give us, because this is going to be all tile. All the inside is going to be tile. The outside is going to be rock. So yeah, so that'll be all covered with plywood. So that'll give tile lots to stick to. The whole thing has to get skinned in plywood. So we got little pieces to go on there, and there after we do our little wall. So still a tiny bit of light left. Pretty good. Pretty good for 7 o'clock. And guess what? Picking up more wood. We got some 2x4s, and then we got some really nice full cut 2x12 slabs to for our stairs. So those should work perfect. She's addicted to wood. It's crazy. All right, thanks, man. Allen Farms, man, they sell a lot of wood. Look at all that. I don't know how many outbuildings they have. They're all full of wood. Yeah. It's crazy. You get an hour away and it's like middle of winter here still.
Totally.
So much snow still.
Look at that.
Good morning, guys. So guess what today is? So we're starting, oh, I almost wiped out. Starting on the shower system. So this is a product from Weedy, correct?
This is Weedy.
Yeah. So they supply absolutely everything you need to do a tile shower. So this is the base right here. So he's just going to get that cut. And you can see there is the bumper is laid in already. But they supply the benches. What are the things that go on the wall called?
Niches.
Niches. So you can put all your shampoo and stuff in there. So we got this whole system. So all right, so that was good first day. There's a lot of there's a lot of prep work that goes into it before you go full bore into starting to lay tile. And the prep work is probably the most important.
Imperative.
Yeah, because it has to be done correctly. Like that's your foundation.
You can use different products and stuff like that. They have tons out there. We just chose Weedy because my installer was preferential. I just watched him with that thing not to follow.
Yeah.
But he was preferential to it because he's used lots of different brands, and this one's the ones that's been the most durable, withstood, and it's easiest to like use. Like, you know, you cut it like so easy. I'm trying to here.
Look at here.
See how these little pieces? So you just cut it with a jigsaw.
Oh wow, funny.
But
yeah, it's very rigid.
So without this rigidity, the foam. Oh, that was another thing. So different name brands. See how dense and this is. The other ones, he said he reminds me of like a styrofoam cup, from McDonald's. Oh. So they like
you can squish it. Oh yeah.
So
these are really high quality, rigid foam. All right, cool. Good explanation. So here's downstairs. So like we're saying, same
application on the floor.
Yeah, just different. Like we went with 2 huge niches, so you have tons of room for all your soap and stuff. Oh, what the heck?
She's Marty.
So yeah, same sort of thing. The base is mortared to the floor. That's got to dry for a day, and it's almost identical. You have that big bumper there, floor to ceiling glass, and then that's where that the thermosol screen is going to be, where you can control everything. Yeah, totally. When that shower head gets in. So in this one, we have 2 of those thermosol steam sealed lights up there. So, and also these cool niches here for the bathtub. So that's going to be really awesome too.
So we're going to acoustical seal, get that all sealed back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's going to look mint.
What do you think? Hey.
Hey.
Okay guys, we finally got our cooktop exhaust fan all mounted up and wired in and plugged in. So this basically, we got to just finish off sheeting the whole rest of this inside and out. So inside, outside, the whole front, sheet it in OSB and get it ready for the rock to go on. So this thing is crazy. It's like 500 CFM, 500 and something CFM on top. So number one, probably 1 and 2 you'll use mostly, but listen on number 5. You'll be cooking pancakes and the pancakes will it'll suck up the pancakes right out of the pan. And then you got a couple lights as well, cook lights. So again, rock on there, and then a tile on the backsplash. Actually, a tile, the whole interior cooking part will be tile. So tile in there, tile on the inside, tile on that little bit at the top, and then rock all on the front, and rock on the sides, and then all that rock too up to the ceiling. So we got all that taped and screwed in place and fastened so it won't come off, and then that runs up into the ceiling, through this ceiling, and then out through the roof out there. So we got nice exterior exhaust. So Mrs. Osta does a lot of cooking, so it's really important to have a really nice exhaust fan. So that sounds really good. So the rock's going to be coming on the front here, so that's why you can kind of see some of this, but the rock is 1.5 inches, so that will be hidden in behind the rock here, so following that radius. So okay guys, we got almost all our sheeting on now. We had to build these little 2x2 brackets to be able to put this little bit of fill panel in, and we had to do that before the rock goes on, because the rock goes here and butts up against that, so we had to get that in first. So that goes all the way up to the top there, so the rock will go there, and then that'll be all rock on the side up there. And then all we have left is 2 little pieces of OSB to go there, but we're just waiting. That's going to be tile, so that whole inside will be tile, so we can wait on that. So we just gotta run this other piece through the table saw, get that in there, get that secured, and we are freaking done. That was like 3 days of dicking around for that thing. Leonard and Mrs. Osta are working on the shower in there. They're making a ton of progress. That's a lot of work too. That tile shower system with the things in the wall and the bench and everything, it is a pile of work to do. So, but we are freaking making progress. It's gorgeous out today, even though it's about -8. It's really nice. Man, we lost a ton of snow, which is good, and we're starting finally to dry up. It was really greasy. The driveway was in rough shape there, so it's starting to dry up just nicely now. So, all right, let's get that last piece cut. Okay, we got that all secured there. So I don't think you'll be able even to fit a piece of trim on this side, so I got it nice and tight, because there's already a little piece of trim here. So I got that nice and tight, so if you can't fit trim, it's no big deal. It's very nice and finished. And then this side, there's just a slight gap, but that rock comes out 1.5 inches, so that gets all covered with rock, so that'll be perfect. So everything, the sheeting wise, we cut mostly on the table saw, which gives you a nice square cut, and everything fit really nice. So that means our frame was fairly square, so that's good to know. So she's definitely built strong. It's probably way overbuilt. It's like pure 2x4s, but it'll definitely hold that rock up. So
Do you think
that's it.
If we do more than one piece?
Yeah. Crummy. Okay, boys, look what we did. Look at that gap. Holy smokes. So we got those closet doors done, which was a huge pain in the butt, and I was being a real jerk. Sorry, Miss Osta.
A lot.
Yeah, because it is such a pain. You guys know that hang doors, it is such a pain. Now try hanging 2 doors, getting all the gaps the same.
But
like we had to.
It looks.
It turned out freaking amazing.
I was initially gonna just put them in and slide them behind each other.
Yeah.
Like,
this is much better.
So, but this is another reason why when you live in like Saskatchewan and stuff, look at how much the
So that has
shrinkage.
shrunk. So now she's got to jam some stain in there.
But that's
Crazy. You know what? It swells in the summer, shrinks in the winter. It's always the same.
Oh,
so
the
we just need
stores
some.
are gonna close in the summer.
We need some magnet, little magnet. What are they called?
Stoppers?
To keep it closed, and then put some nice little handles on, and then finish our trim. And look, we did the trim on the front door. Whoa! I just about died.
You can make some more handles.
Oh, you want? That's what you want on there?
I don't know. Here, I'll go get.
We should have, or I don't know. Maybe we should do a one with a full railroad spike. That would be cool. So, anyways, that's what we got done. So, but this was a real pain. Like we had the screws in and out of the shims 100 times, but we got the gaps really good. So, with the little magnet closures, it'll stay how it's supposed to. It's kind of all willy-nilly right now.
Now I can't remember where I found
What?
the handle.
Oh, the poles?
All right. What time is it?
I don't know, it's late. So, we're just laying some subfloor in the upstairs bathroom. So the upstairs bathroom, we got all the subfloor laid too. So it's pretty easy. We just had to cut out one register and then the toilet flange. So this gives you the thickness you need to put ceramic tile without fear of the tile cracking. You need a minimum thickness of subfloor for ceramic tile. Plus it's going to be nice because once the tile goes on, it's going to match up fairly close with our laminate flooring we're doing. So you won't have a big transition. It'll be fairly smooth there. We just got to cut 2 little strips so that comes out to halfway in the doorway. So when you close the door, you don't see 2 colors of flooring or 2 types of flooring. The door kind of is the divider. So you need subfloor to come out a tiny little bit right there. So yeah, so we got that all done. I had to sand all the seams. You guys remember, just like this out here, I sanded all these seams. So I had to sand the seams in there too. Sand them, get all that subfloor cut and laid down, and then we just gotta PL premium it and nail it down tomorrow. That'll take like half hour. So oh, I didn't show you the. So Leonard got a good start on the tile up here too. So that's gonna come along really nice. So I don't think Mrs. Oster showed you. We're going with this color tile, and then we got this really cool transition. Not transition, but like what do you call them? It's like a decorative strip that goes in to kind of break up the tile. Some kind of decorative, I don't know. There's a term and you guys would be laughing at me right now, but I'm pretty tired and I can't remember. So just one niche in this shower. So that'll you can put your soap and shampoo in there. And then also you could put it on the bench too, but we've got a bench in there too. So same thing, there's the steam outlet there. And then this one's just got a normal shower head. And then one light there. So that's the whole weedy system all in there to waterproof everything. Actually steam proof everything. So it's pretty awesome. These things are pretty cool too. This gets all your tile perfectly level with each other and the perfect gaps, and man, it's gonna look like $1 million. These top pieces here are just for filler pieces to keep everything even. Same with that stuff there, just a couple filler pieces. So I'm telling you, man, we picked out the grout too. So it's just a couple shades off of the tile. So it's not going to be really stand out. It's just going to be a nice complement color of the grout. So when this is done, it's going to look fantastic. And then we got to get the guys from GT Glass in here, and then they're going to custom do our shower glass floor to ceiling. And there's a big vent window up there. So that closes, keeps the steam in. And then when you want to let the steam out, you just crank her open and all the steam comes out. So can't wait. All right, let's actually shut it down for tonight. I'm done. Okay.
Welcome to the.
Welcome to the construction.
You ready?
Yes. Oh wow, that is freaking awesome.
Like, did you get much done? But I didn't do any of this barely. I just helped this small bit.
Wow.
Amazing.
Cool.
He's like a wizard.
So he's just got those pieces in, holding that in place, or what?
Just to I just wanted to make sure we had enough room.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
But yeah, so he just puts the mortar on the back of
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
And then each one of these seams gets this crazy, like, it's not even like a silicone. It is, but it isn't.
Oh yeah.
But I guess it was
to
made
seal the seams.
Astronauts, so
Oh
it's
wow.
real intense.
Oh wow. To seal the seams really well.
Yeah, but it's expensive.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Per tube is like
for sure.
$50 or something.
Oh wow, crazy.
Something crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and then look what I did all by myself. So Leonard said you need a sturdy thing, so I had to use plywood sheeting, and you helped me cut the strips. But I did it
Awesome.
so that we can make to match here.
Oh, we're gonna make some wood panels.
And then the tile will come over just a bit, and then we're gonna make little like windows so they can actually get in here to
oh yeah, if you ever have to.
And your stuff.
Cool. So we'll make two like panels kind of that just go in and screw in.
Kind of like little window boxes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they'll have a frame.
Cool.
So
well, that was really cool too. Those little niches, that's perfect for soap and stuff.
I really wanted a horizontal complete one, but it wouldn't work because the tub was already framed in. We had ordered Mural and Chase.
Oh yeah, we ordered a different tub and then got discontinued.
2 months in, they're like, yeah, we're discontinued.
Yeah, so we couldn't get the tub. So we had to change the tub we were going with, which is it's a nice big soaker tub. The one we chose had this really cool contoured bottom that was like real. It was really neat.
Why is there a blanket in there? Because that's where David sleeps.
Yeah, that looks freaking awesome. So now it's ready for tile.
Not quite.
Pretty much.
That's left.
The ceiling has to get done.
And then there's a curb.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
so
we
we'll
talked about the curb.
stabilize that, make sure everything's good.
Very cool.
Please.
Awesome. Man, that's going to look so cool. It's so crazy just with that gray how large that shower looks now. Go stand in, or can you stand? Yeah.
He was like, this is a tall, big wall.
Yeah, that's a big shower.
Touch.
That's awesome. And then that bench will go along the back wall there.
Right here.
Cool.
So I can just fathom right now, oh my god, just steam.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Like this is a sauna, indoor sauna.
Yeah, sauna /
So if
shower.
you've ever went to a gym and they have one of those ones with the tiled seats, that's this.
Cool. Very cool.
25th, and the snow was almost kind of melted, and now all of a sudden, boom, we're getting a huge snowfall, which is part and parcel for living in Saskatchewan. You never know what you're gonna get. But the plumbers decided to come today and fix a few things up for me so that I could have running water in my bathrooms, and look what they got. Stuck. So he's gonna come out with the bobcat, hopefully get them unstuck. Oh, I got some cardboard in the snow. You know, our driveway is a hot mess because we just finished up last year and we didn't have time to get it finished completely, the driveway. Plus you need to kind of let it settle and then you put the extra stuff on. And right now it is just a hot mess and this is not helping. Any moisture, at least it's cold enough, I think, that it's not gonna be too bad, but oh goodness gracious. Thank goodness for heavy equipment. That's all I gotta say. Poor Jeff and Jackson. They were struggling trying to get up that hill. It's like he was gonna try and push. That ain't happening. I wonder if those vans are 4-wheel drive or not. Maybe. I just wanted to say how fabulous it's starting to look. I hate when you're, oh, now that's a fabulous sight right there. That's right. Jackson and Jeff came over and they made happiness. Are you ready? Oh, woo! Can't help myself. That's happening soon. I will wait until this is done. Patiently. Look at this mess. Oh, I can't wait till it's all done, but it's gonna look fabulous. So I sat there this morning and helped, because I have to do that. And got all the grout mortar out of the grout lines. So it's gonna look so good. It's crazy. I love this tile. I know everybody might say, oh, I don't like it, but I really do. It goes with that, everything. Oh, look at sneak peek. Wanted to showcase what else is happening. Are you guys ready for this? I am ready for this. I cannot wait to see what this baby looks like when it's all done. I think it's gonna look fabulous. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm excited. My boy Tristan's helping me out here. He doesn't even know that I did that. All right, you guys.
It's flowing pretty dang good. Basically stage 5 rapids there. It's almost sea-doo time. Okay, Mrs. Austin doing a little cleanup. Do you like our bar clamp here? We have no frickin' clamps, so we did our little biscuits. We got it all glued. So we're just letting that set overnight, and then we'll do the third piece tomorrow. Third piece is over there. It's really cool. It's got kind of like a live edge on it. We're gonna keep that on. That'll be the edge. Pretty neat. Okay, so Tristan just finished up for the day. So 2 days, he almost got it all knocked out. Oh, he's got just a little bit left tomorrow. Wow. Man, that looks so fantastic. Man, he does good work. I'll leave some contact information in the video below. He's just, you know, he comes here quiet, doesn't really listen to music, and just goes to work and just does a fantastic job. Look at these insides. And he's gonna end up finishing that little bit there with rock as well. So the tile will be just on the backsplash. Man, that looks good. What do you guys think? Whew. Whoa, she sounds just gnarly. Okay, Tristan's headed home for the night. Me and Mrs. Asta are working on this countertop. So we're just cutting the pieces to put this countertop on. He was having issues with his truck when he came here, so he parked in the garage for the day.
It snowed so much.
And I get to look at what he did. I never looked purposely all day. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, purposely all day I didn't look. Oh, you guys never seen this either. This is the first part of the entire build where we really disagreed. Where we really disagreed.
Actually, this is your look at. You sit right in there.
Can you imagine sleeping standing up? Okay, so I'm gonna say it. This is the first time we disagreed on something, but in the end, I think it'll be good.
How you disagreed with me on the car wash thing.
You keep taking out chunks of my shop here.
Okay.
Leonard agrees.
He said?
No. So anyways, this is basically going to be our mud room, which will be really, really useful. So we're going to build a bench in there. There's going to be a bunch of hooks to hang jackets. There'll be some shelves here. Shelves with some baskets. And more hooks here, right?
Yeah.
And more hooks here. So we made the doorway 42 inches, so it's really easy to go in and out still.
This is Leonard the till
Yeah. We'll take a look at, he's been working hard. This is the third day. These tile showers, holy, they're taking a long time. Fourth day?
He started last week.
Okay, let's go look. I just glanced, I cheated a little bit. I glanced at the corner of her eye. Okay, just hang on. And we did this today.
No, yesterday. Oh, yeah.
We still have no knobs, but we put our door stop and we put our little magnet closures.
We did put a ball.
Yeah. Magnet works so good.
That the door was gonna crack.
Looks so good. We got this crack like as close as you could get it without rubbing. Man, I do good work.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, does that look good? Oh, total right call wrapping it to the inside too. Wow. And our pot filler, where it came out of the wall was a little low. So they came and moved that up today too. So that will be all finished in tile. You'll never see it, but now it's the perfect height for your pot filler to swing out and fill your pots.
So the difference between just doing like a regular stack stone, they are kind of similar.
Yeah, you guys remember, this is our stone here, and it comes all on this wire. So it comes in panels, basically. But the way Tristan's doing it, he's taking every single piece off, and he's making his own. So he's hand picking and hand installing every piece. So you're going to get this really, really, really cool look.
Feels like piece of art.
Man, that looks so freaking awesome.
Hey,
So he had to...
said...
Freaking awesome, I said.
Oh.
So he had to lath the entire thing today, wrap it and lath it. So that took a bit of dicking around. So he'll...
And then I helped a little bit because there was like a bucket full of bricks left over.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, do you want these? He's like, yeah, those are perfect.
Oh,
Because he
nice.
fills the little holes.
Yeah.
And so I took all the wires off. But this is, it's a... one of those things where you have to be an artist.
Yeah, you have to have an artistic touch for sure to figure out where to place rocks and stuff. So
But it also doesn't need to be perfect either. I like that.
yeah,
Again, this
natural
is
look.
my castle.
So tomorrow he's going to come back and he'll be able to just hit the ground running because he's got all the kind of a little bit tedious work. Yeah, the prep done. So he'll just be pounding stone on. So, oh, it's going to look good. And then we're going to go with the darker. We already decided.
Hey,
Boom,
we did
darker.
decide.
Yeah, we did. We decided. And everyone in the comments said darker. So
I know.
it's going to be.
You never know.
So anyways, yeah, it's going to be the bottom. So that's going to look fantastic. All right. Good work. So let's go finish those countertops. Yeah, she did not have very good sleep last night. I snored all night and slept good. Okay, let's go finish countertop. It's really cool. I'll show you guys. Oh yeah, we've got to show you guys the showers. They look fantastic. Okay, shh. You ready? Turn light on.
Ooh,
What? Why are we whispering?
It's still
Awesome.
it's half done on my,
Awesome.
but it's crazy. So
Yeah.
you think about it, that plate, and then you have to put tile up there. Oh,
Yes.
that's scary.
You know what's taking so long? What are those things called in the walls?
What? Niches.
Niches. Those are what's taking so
on!
long. Those
They're
niches.
so awesome.
It's gonna look good. How long did you spend today cleaning the bottom? Like 2 hours?
I did the wrong way. Leonard showed me how.
Oh, it's way better?
Tomorrow morning won't be so much.
Oh, nice.
But also, you know what else happened today?
What? Oh yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about that.
In the bathtub.
The bathtub? Really? You can have a bath? Really?
Yeah.
The drain and everything?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So yeah, you know what though? The water tank is quite far away, and it takes about a good 20 seconds for hot water to get here.
Yes.
That's okay.
It's a while. You can water.
Yeah. But yeah, so how awesome is that? So we're starting
You know
to
what else
get the
happened
plumbing
that was
hookup.
really funny? I'm gonna blame Jackson.
Yeah.
So Jeff said, "Hey, turn off the water," and he's under here, and he goes to open it. Right in the face.
Yeah. The water was on and it blasted
The lines are
everywhere.
Like this, so like literally, put your head in there. It would,
Yeah,
it would
it
have
was
went
just
right
a
in his face.
pressure washer right to his face. So I was like, oh, so I ran over. Thank God, I quickly shut the ball valve off, and it cut out, and then they had to shop vac real quick. So it was no big
All
deal.
good.
No big deal. A little bit of excitement first thing in the morning. And I showed you guys earlier this effing snow. But like Mrs. Osta said, I plowed this morning. It's been snowing all day, yet it looks like no more snow.
Weird. It's
Super
like it's
weird.
Melting?
Yeah, because out there it looks a little deeper where I didn't plow.
I don't know.
Super weird. Anyways, hopefully that
Yay, our
takes a
truck is
hike.
gonna need mucky.
Yeah, totally. Hopefully that takes a hike. So here, I'll show you real quick, and then you guys are up to date. So here's what we're doing for countertop. So we have these rough boards. So we're keeping this live edge. So we're gonna run this through the table saw. So we got a nice square edge. So we got a biscuit and join 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. But we got to cut them down because we only need 25 inches of counter, and we got 33 and some. So we got to take a little bit off there, a little bit off there, and a little bit off that one to make 25. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we're going to biscuit cut them, glue them, put a little biscuits in, glue them, and set them overnight.
What am I making you do now?
Remember what I was talking about yesterday about these countertops? So here's what we're doing. So we got them all cut to size now.
Yeah.
So all 3 together makes 25 inches, which is what we need. So now we're just doing our biscuit cuts because we're gonna attach them with with biscuits. So basically you just use this little tool, it cuts this perfect little groove, you glue in a biscuit, and then the other piece fits on perfectly. So then you have that. So we're doing a double row because it's so thick. So we're doing 8 biscuits per joint. So we're just gonna do 2 today. We're gonna glue them and then we're gonna set it and then do the other one tomorrow.
Because we don't have, what are those things called?
We need a bar clamp. We don't have any bar clamps. So we're just gonna use some gravity and some paint buckets. And I'll show you how this works. It's really easy. You just line up that little window there. You line up your little mark. It's super simple. And you just do that. It does a little plunge cut. Real easy. So now Mrs. Osta's super excited to glue all these in. So now she can glue them all in. It's so awesome.
Yee! Alright. We'll show you later what it looks like. Cheers!
Okay, so we cut all our biscuit passages in both sides. So now we're putting the last piece of countertop together. Awesome. There you go. Oh, yeah. You want it tight. You got a little bit of time. Wood glue, whoops, sorry guys. Wood glue isn't that quick setting. Can you see? Maybe biscuit's a little tilted one way or the other.
Oh, it's because of this board.
What? Oh, that twisted. Okay, hang on, I'll come help you. Okay, so we're dealing with the wood is slightly twisted, so I just had to help kind of push it over and sink the biscuits down into the little crevices. So now we've got our handy dandy bar clamps on here. We definitely need a couple bar clamps and a good woodworking table, but this will work for now. So when it's all set tomorrow, we'll take the belt sander and we'll get a decently flat surface and grind off all the glue and the little marks and then place it where we need it, and then we gotta just chop off one corner. So we'll pick up on that tomorrow. Okay guys, we set the countertop in place. What do you think? It turned out freaking awesome. So being that we're not perfect, we definitely either we did this shelf a little bit out of square or we did our counter a little out of square. So I'll just run a tiny little piece of trim there. This side's pretty good. So that side can just stay. We just need to sand a tiny little bit. Sand the top, get rid of our pencil marks and stuff. And then Mrs. Osta, I think she's gonna put some lacquer on it so it doesn't yellow it. It'll stay nice and bright like that. But that live edge looks pretty cool on there actually. So yeah, so this little part here is done. So I gotta screw it from the bottom so it attaches to the shelf there, and then figure out a way, I don't know, maybe screw from the top down to our little bracket there. So, but yeah, neat little project. So next will be all this bench and shelves and everything in here.
So what are we doing now? I started this project how long ago?
This was in the summer. So we needed these last 2 pieces. It was just this opening, but they had to get cut on like a 22.5-degree angle, and they had to be just right so you could slip them both in. Sorry I didn't show you that. It was kind of a pain in the butt, but we got it. So, and it's still not perfect, but it's good enough.
But if you look at the rest of it, it's the same thing. It's kind of rustic all the way through.
And there's one more here somewhere, and then one at the end right there.
Oh, I might have to touch it up with a little bit of stain, I see.
Oh,
right
middle?
at the peak, yeah.
Yeah. See it, and it varies maybe a tiny little bit, but
this
all
is
in all,
the
good.
sketchy ladder.
Yeah, it's even less than, yeah, this is, we're still using this junk ladder that I broke. And one of these times I'm going to fall again and we're going to be like, why are we still using that ladder? But budgets are tight here.
I'm super thrifty too. I always reuse everything.
Well, that looks awesome. It's a little dusty. That's why it looks a little bit different.
It looks like there was a mouse living in this one. There's like sawdust over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there. That's it. That's
Yay.
awesome. Super good.
Now that's done.
Yeah.
One more thing off the list.
Yeah. She's a little greasy today, boys. Plus, I think about plus 15 it got to. Oh, God. It was just starting to dry out nice, too. And we got a bunch of snow. And we're supposed to get a bunch of snow tomorrow. You can see where the color changes there. It's still dry up there. I gotta make it, though. Come on, baby. There we go. Ugh. I gotta dry out. Shit, let's surprise Mrs. Austin. Okay.
Oh, David!
Yes. Oh, wow, it looks so good, Mama.
Your help.
What?
Water just...
Okay, I'll change it. It looks so good. You did such a good job. Oh, it takes a long time, hey?
Yeah. This took almost a full bag of grout.
Wow.
Like 3/4 of the bag.
Wow. Well, think of how many joints in the ceiling. How was it to get that stuff up there? What did you use?
In my face.
No, but like obviously just a ladder or what?
Yeah. Same
wow.
thing. Just squish it in.
Oh, wow. It looks so good and so even. How was it getting in this stuff here?
What?
In the, whatchamacallit?
These?
Yeah, no, in this stuff.
Oh, not bad.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
think I need it quick.
I'll go get you some water. Okay, so I think the bench is done. He's got a few tiles in the niche. So that back one and then the side and the top, the sides and the top. He just has this one bottom one in. So he's got those 3 tiles to do. So, but other than that, it looks finished. That is a pretty gorgeous night. The lake is way over half full, but look what happened. We have a ton of sediment. Where'd all that come from? Holy cow. I think I could fit Bruiser down in there. So yeah, that's how much moisture all those hillsides melted, and everything drains down kind of into the central area here. So we're definitely going to have to lay a lot of gravel in here just to make sure that doesn't erode away like that again. That's probably only 3 excavator bucket fulls. We'll just dig that out of there and basically put it back here. And I think a year of the grass growing back too will stabilize the ground a lot better too. We'll plant this whole area here, so that'll stabilize that. But holy, that is insane. We got just a tiny bit more left to melt. Most of that bank is melted now. There's probably still some in the trees that's going to melt, but for the most part, we'll probably end up at between half and 3/4 full. So that's pretty dang good just for runoff with no rain yet. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Well, the ice is definitely off the creek. You know what that means? She might be time to fire up the Sea-Doo. It's nice and high too now, so it's so quiet on this side. Yeah, like it's up into the grass here, so it's nice and high in the middle, so you're probably a good 3 to 4 feet deep in the middle. So just a little bit of ice crunching up on the sides, but not a lot. Got to get the drone out and go have a quick look. But man, that is awesome. She is flowing. For our little creek, that's ripping. Man, can you imagine letting Sea-Doo how much stuff we're gonna run into? It's gonna be awesome. Maybe Sunday. Wowie wow wow.
It's like Christmas morning.
Oh wow. So the installation went really easy. We were a little worried about the weight, but it was not bad. Me and Mrs. Osta lifted that in no problem. So we just gotta...
You know, you see me lift that board, so you know that I can lift that.
This is also just beast mode when it comes to lifting stuff. So we got just, you know, when you get new stuff, there's just all kinds of cardboard and ties and zips and stuff. So we'll get all those blasted off.
Never owned an oven that has this weird sliding rack before.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be really nice. So it's kind of on rollers. So we already got the clock set. So step one is we're already past the hardest part. So it's all downhill. So we'll get this all rest set up. We have to put a couple little trim screws in. That's what kind of holds it in. We got to put those in, and then we'll be all buttoned up, and then we'll be onto this baby. Okay, so check out these racks.
Just the one.
Oh, only one does that?
Yep.
Oh, what a rip.
Cookies. But like, think about it, how many cookies you can make. But turkey, you know?
Oh,
instead
yes.
of reaching in.
Yeah, basting it and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, you don't need these ones.
Oh.
But they have like this.
Oh yeah, nice little holders. Yeah. Extra burn yourself. Yes. So we got all our appliances in this. It's called black stainless. So it's stainless, but it's darker. So what do you guys think? So the whole fridge is going to be that way, and the cooktop's that way.
Hold on. Where did we get them from? Ready?
Huge
Randy,
thanks.
this one's
Yes.
for you.
Huge thanks, Randy. Randy totally hooked us up. He gave us a smoking deal on all this stuff. And if you guys have tried buying appliances in the last year, you know how backed up everything is. And so huge thanks to them for getting us. We're still waiting on our fridge, but that's the way it is, man. You just gotta hurry up and wait, basically. So, okay, let's get this cooktop in. Okay, we're 2 for 2, I think. So we're gonna test it right now. First, you gotta push power, the main power. There you go.
No, do I turn it on?
You can just turn it, yeah. So it has these little LED lights to kind of tell you that it's on. But if you guys have ever used induction, it's insane how quickly it actually uses magnets to excite, I think, the
molecule?
electrons or something in the pot itself. So the pot becomes the burner. So you could like literally put your hand up next to it. The pot will be boiling. Obviously, if you touch the pot, it's going to be hot. But
Yeah,
the
but
cooktop,
that does get a little hot.
yeah, it does for just from contact. But it uses the pot as the thing. So it's really. We had one at our last place, and it worked really well. And we learned to cook with it. So we put one at this place.
Oh,
so
look, you can already see the
Oh,
water
yeah.
starting to
starting to
make little.
yeah. It definitely boils quick. Like less than half the time, I think, of ceramic or gas or. So all we got left is our finish our tile backsplash and then install our pot filler, and then this baby is done, and get our fridge. Man, we are trucking. And dishwasher, yeah. And
I still have to hook my carburetor.
get that dishwasher. Oh yeah, and hook the carburetor up.
We have an insecurity carburetor.
Few things to do, but we are freaking cruising right along. Like, we are so close to have a functioning kitchen, it isn't even funny.
And almost functioning bathrooms.
Yes. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the rest.
Marley, what do you think?
When he walked in. But
So yesterday we finished up finally sanding all our seams. We kind of had left it for a couple weeks because the flooring wasn't in. So the flooring's here. You can tell what seams were really bad. They're really sanded. But we got them everything really close, so our floor should lay really nice and flat. So that was a bit of a pain. Look at some of these seams. We really had to sand some of them back to get it nice and flat. So we got that all prepared.
I think this should be your job, pouring water down.
Yeah, for sure. So we got everything nice prepared. So that flooring's it's either in or it's coming in the next couple days. So we'll be able to get this flooring laid down. Then we can do the rest of the trim. We got all the window trims cut. We cut those last night. So Mrs. Us just got to stain them. Lots of work. So we'll get the rest of the windows done. We got partially started with what we had. So we'll get those done too. And then the tiling for the fireplace. There's a little bit left to do, but we're cruising. Are you trying to sneak up on me? Good morning, guys. So Saturday afternoon, we're going to do our first winter tire changeover. Isn't that exciting? We're going to use our bend pack lift. So you can do all 4 tires at once versus using the old jack out of the trunk we used to use, 1 tire at a time. So it'll be much easier. I'll tell you when.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me to
Go.
Why don't know what you're doing?
I was just telling them about the locks. It scares me every time. Ready? 10 more seconds.
10 more.
takes forever. That one. Okay. Okay, good. 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 Okay, now press the little lever till it goes down on the locks. Press and hold it. And it'll, there. Now it can't ever fall because it's on a mechanical lock now. So, all right, let's get these babies swapped out. So I figured out, I think I said in a few videos ago how to make your DeWalt just about as good as Milwaukee. Just put a 60-volt battery on it. But seriously, it works so good. It's so powerful. Oh, whoa, whoa. Get it on the nut. We'll get those suckers popped off there, and we'll get these summer tires put back on. But the funny thing has been so warm lately, like we've had some plus 18, plus 20 days. So I'm like, oh, definitely time to take the winter tires off so you don't burn them out. And then you look at the forecast, and tomorrow it's supposed to snow 5 centimeters. Yeah, totally. So now that we put your summer tires on, it'll for sure snow. So how long did that take? Literally. Like you're even telling a story. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so I'll explain how you have to go through a procedure to let it down. First of all, you have to lift it up till I say. No. Like, push the button to lift. Restart the video.
No, do it.
Push the button.
Show me how to do it first.
Push the button and lift it. And I'll tell you, it's so easy. I'm not restarting nothing. I can edit, but I'm not restarting. Okay, push the button.
Just restart
Okay,
it.
got it. Restart. I just restarted it.
Okay, pause it, restart the video, and
do you want me to do it?
That take? No, okay, I don't know what to do. Just
push the button to lift it, just like you'd lifted it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I understand.
till I say.
Okay, but we gotta restart.
Okay, ready?
No.
Okay, go. That's what editing's about. Okay, push the button.
I still don't know what to do though.
It doesn't matter. Push the button, let it up.
And then release this?
No, push the button till I say. Okay. Oh, damn, too much.
Well,
so just before that.
Before it hits the lock.
Okay, go again. You have to push it again because you're on this lock.
This video's
Okay, stop. Okay, now pull that red handle really hard down. Pull it. Pull it and hold it. Okay, pull it and hold it.
Is it hard?
It's pretty hard.
Am I pulling it past?
No. It just goes like this, and then you have to push down. That's just holding the locks out. Yeah, there you go. Now push. No. Now push the. Yeah, that. There you go. Because if you don't hold that, it will go on the lock.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
opens the locks.
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't you explain this and then you put it down?
Because perfect. That worked out perfect.
Terrible.
Worked out perfect. Again, keep going. It gets really slow now because there's no weight on it.
Yeah.
But it's almost, your car's so low, it's almost at the bottom anyways. That's it. Boom. So you just slide those in, swing them out, back out. Too easy. Good work. Good job. Good job, guys. Hey, Marnie.
Marley, good job.
I wish we would have reversed it.
Hey, good job. I've never used it before.
Yeah. Yeah. Mama, put it in the garbage. Just see what she does.
No, this part.
So we got a kitty, a farm cat, and we got it yesterday, and it ran away, and we don't know where it is now. Hopefully it comes back. And then Dayton comes, oh, we seen the cat. I'm like, right on. No, just kidding. So then I told her to do it. He's like, oh, we see the kitty. She's like, oh, no, we didn't. What a jerk. In the morning? Oh. It'll be around. It's a farm cat, man. They're made to survive. I think there's someone here. Shh.
Well, I forget what it was. I have it down.
Grandma.
30 for that and marked here, and I forgot.
Grandpa, when you came in, the first thing you admired is how perfect I got those closet doors.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see them?
I saw them. This as good as a job I could have done. Son.
Yeah, I learned from the best.
Yeah, right.
I did it the first time. And there was a bit of a gap. And of course, there's no adjustment. So take everything apart, cut the top board a little bit. Yeah. Oh, put it all back together.
Well, I know, it's a pain.
Oh, it turned out so good, though.
Yeah, damn right it did.
Need some handles, though. You have to reach down in the crack to open it.
Oh, yeah.
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 Funny.
How do you get underneath?
Yeah, to open it, yeah. Because we have just little magnet holders to hold it closed.
Okay.
We just use little magnets at the top.
Oh, right.
So,
Did you get the rods in?
no,
Okay.
it's just all. And then we're deciding if we're going to do trim on the inside or not. Like, what would you do? Would you do trim back here?
No.
No?
No.
I think I'm
Takes
gonna
up
do
room.
just a little bit, yeah.
I put something.
Just some flat stuff.
Just some flat, just
Yeah.
some real flat stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you get it built out, that is.
yeah,
Yeah, you don't want it in the way.
yeah. Here,
What?
let's have a shower together.
Yeah, that's cool, eh? I like this. This is beautiful, actually. This is nice.
Should be pretty nice when the when the steam's
We're
going. It'll be
having a
nice and warm in here.
We're having a shower.
Okay, guys. Even though we don't got a fridge and we don't got a dishwasher, that's okay. We're having our first meal. So we're celebrating Grandpa's and Dayton's birthday. They're on the same day, April 12th. We're 2 days early, but Dayton's gonna be 25. Grandpa, how old are you gonna be?
79.
79.
And counting.
Man, we missed it by 10 years. Could have been 69. Just kidding. Anyways, burgers, potato salad. So, and a little chocolate cake. So, I just want to say that everyone's busy eating. So, okay. Talk to you guys in a bit. Would you look at that, guys? It is April 11th and we are getting freaking snow. Just doesn't want to quit. So anyways, we're going to do a quick update. More on that guy later. That's Fred. Marley really hates him. So Leonard and Mrs. Osta have been going freaking gangbusters, and holy have they got lots done. So all the tile is cut and placed and laid. So, and all the joints are clean. So it's ready for mortar. No, for grout. Ready for grout. So we picked out the color we want. So the only thing is she has to wait until Leonard is done in this bathroom here, which he's almost done. He's on the bathtub now. The shower is completely done. So because he goes in and out of that door to cut the tiles. So the grout has to go down and it has to dry for 3 days before you can seal it. And so we have to wait for that, because if it's not sealed, it will get dirty because it's a little bit lighter grout and you'll just never get it clean. So that there has to be no traffic when you're grouting. So we're gonna have to wait one more day. Leonard figures he has one more day on the tub tile here. So basically he's got the first tile or first row done. So he's got a couple of niches to deal with. Those are just spacer pieces he has to keep the bottom ones in. So they'll be going that high. There's the trim there. So other than that, the floor is all done, even in the little water closet room. That's where the toilet goes. So, and he's got all the floor laid in here too. So same thing, Mrs. Oska grouted all that, but she grouted all this and she did a freaking epic job. She did such a good job grouting, even up on the ceiling. So that's where the shower rain head's gonna be in the middle, and those other two are lights. And then there's the control screen. Man, I can't wait to show you guys this steam shower, thermosol steam shower. It has like a screen, and that's how you control your shower, the temperature. It has Netflix, it has music, it has different lighting, and the shower head itself has speakers and lights in it. It's pretty awesome. So I can't wait till that's all hooked up. So we'll take a quick cruise upstairs, and I'll show you guys the shower upstairs and the bathroom upstairs. Okay, let's go upstairs. Come on. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh, she hates that mannequin. Okay, let's go. Come on. Okay, so, you know what's funny? Okay, you gotta stop barking. What's funny is the flooring we ordered comes from Germany for upstairs, and it was on a ship. And it was one of, you guys see that news story of that ship that blocked the Suez Canal? It was one of those ships that got delayed because of that ship, that of all the chances. So good thing is that ship's out of the way, and those ships got through now. So it put us probably, I don't know, another 10 days behind waiting for that flooring for this area. So deal, but kind of comical, I think. So that flooring's come. So boom, we'll finally get this flooring done, and then we can get all the trim, crown molding. We got that ceramic tile. Isn't that crazy? It looks like vinyl. These are super thick tiles. So that's going on the wall for the fireplace. So it kind of has this barnwood type look. So that'll be kind of floor to ceiling there, and then cutout for the TV. Same as downstairs as we did. Watch out, I almost stepped on you. So in here, oh, hang on. Hopefully these lights work. Otherwise you won't be able to see much. Yes. So in here, same thing. So the flooring, 100% done. All the extra mortars cleaned out, ready for grout. There's a toilet flange there. And then same thing, the shower is completely done. So done and grouted. So we are getting GT Glass out of Saskatoon to come, and they're going to measure for our floor to ceiling glass doors. So it's got to be floor to ceiling because of the steam shower. So there's the steam port down there. So it keeps all the steam in. And then when you're done, it has this vent window. You just open it and it lets all the steam out. And then the exhaust fan should take care of most of that to get it out of here. But so this one was a little bit more straightforward, only the one niche. But that's the control for the steam, and then it's got just a normal control for the shower head, and the shower head comes out there, and then that'll be a light. So, and then the same base floor, really cool, kind of different look. So that's going to be very interesting to get grouted. So yeah, and then the bench in there, so that'll be a real comfortable shower to relax in and have a steam or a shower, whatever you want to do. So that's about where we're at, Marnie. You want to come up here? Okay, come here. Okay, so yeah, here's another look at that garbage weather. And we also got all the rest of the trims cut on the table saw. So Mrs. Osta just has to stain a bit more. So we'll have all the trims and we'll finish out all these windows. So that'll be done as well. So yeah, come along guys. It'll be really, really nice to get this flooring laid down here and to get the rest of this trim up. That's a lot of plugins, but we put a lot along that wall because we wanted to have 2 sit-down arcade machines and then a pool table over here. So we had to make sure that we had enough plugins for everything, so you never had to run extension cords or anything like that. So pretty neato. So that's where we're at right now. So I think we're gonna have a build update for you guys really, really soon. Basically when Leonard gets done the bathtub, we'll get a build up, because it'll probably take a while to get those shower doors made, those glass doors. So what's that sound? So we'll do an update video just after that. Okay, Marley, say goodbye. Marley, okay. Marley. What's that? I also forgot, so our installer from Heshy Cabinets came, Rod, and he finished up all the crown molding. So the crown molding's all complete now. Doesn't that finish it off just beautiful? Just gives the extra little touch. So the kitchen cabinets are pretty much 100% complete, other than we just have to wire in our in cabinet and our under cabinet lighting. So that's like half a day, no big deal. But this one was done before, but he had those few pieces to do, so that really looks great. Do you guys really like it? From the pictures I put up a few videos ago, what do you think how it turned out? We just need our fridge. We've been waiting 4 months for our fridge and our dishwasher. But overall, me and Mrs. Osta are so happy with how everything turned out. Oh yeah, and we also got to do our backsplashes. There and there. So she's still not 100% on which tile. Oh my goodness, decide and order it already. But yeah, so I just wanted to throw that in there too. I forgot that Rod came back and finished off the crown molding, and it looks spectacular. This pretty much sums up April in Saskatchewan. Remember a couple days ago I was videoing, it was so gorgeous out. Now it's freaking snowing, but man, look at how wide this creek is right now. It's way up the banks. Unreal. All that warm weather we've had, getting all the freaking snow to melt. She is flying. Like, it is sea-doo time for sure. You guys like our red nut drag? We only had one set of diamond harrows, And I welded up that front set from some old angle iron and a few chunks of rebar. And then the back thing is a 2x6 drag we made like 15 years ago to level out some dirt, and it's still kicking, so I put them all together. So we've got a lot of ruts up here. Oh man, it's a gorgeous night. Miney? It's a pretty gorgeous night, so, and we got some pretty horrendous ruts up front, and it's all nice and dry now, so we'll see if I want her to go over the deepest ruts there. See how it does. The 6x6 is so good at going nice low and slow. See, it works pretty good. The front one's pretty heavy, so it kind of digs in. The diamond arrows as well, and then the back just, it's nice and light, so it kind of just feathers it. But one pass, and it's got most of the ruts filled in, so you just got to go around about 20 times, and it'll be much better. Get a better view here. All right. Of course it works good too because this is sand, so it's not rock hard. If it was much harder, you'd have to wait till it rained a little bit to soften up, or else you'd have to add a whole bunch of weight. But right now it's just working beautifully. Can you guys hear the creek? It's just flowing like crazy. I think we're gonna go take the Sea-Doo for a rip tomorrow. That's gonna be freaking awesome. But the road is nice. It's nice and dry. It's great when it's dry, but we definitely got to get some rock in here and build it up a bit so that the rain and the snow stays off to the right and to the left. Yes. Mrs. Austin's pretending she's out in the field. You guys remember that? Cultivating for hours. We didn't have a radio in our one, so it was pretty boring after about 6 hours of going round and round or harrowing. Oh my goodness. You guys grew up on the farm? It was awesome. It was a great upbringing. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but sometimes, oh, if you're ADD like I was, woohoo! I like rock picking lots. Rock picking was awesome. I got like a bunch of mismatched broken ropes and straps. Every time it breaks, I just tie another knot. Oh yeah, that's working great. Nice. So she's still up there making around, so I wanted to come down by that little creek here. It's just flowing like crazy. We gotta check it out. Make sure it's good to go for the Sea-Doo tomorrow. I think that looks pretty damn good. Got some rapids, basically stage 5 rapids. What's going to be really crazy is when we went in the winter with a Sherp, we were driving over all sorts of beaver dams, so we're going to be ramping those with the Sea-Doo. I got to take the drone out first thing in the morning and do some scouting too. Nice.
What are we doing right now?
Okay, so we're doing combo 2-in-1. So we need it's not a hearth, it's a mantle for the upstairs one. And you guys didn't really see the upstairs one, it's really, really cool. It's gonna be smaller, less rustic, right? More modern look. And then the rest of this with the live edge, the other 12 inches,
Here, hold on.
is going to be the mantle for the outside one.
But the bonus was this was actually the whole piece, and we used this
Yeah.
for the other mantle.
Yeah, so we got 3 mantles out of one big chunk. So we gotta cut, because it's so dang thick, this only reaches that much too. We gotta cut, and then we gotta flip it over, measure, and then finish it off. So we'll put this part in fast forward, it'll be funny, it'll be like So Mrs. Asta had to help push the middle of the board, this board down, because it was this was kind of sliding underneath it. so we didn't kind of get video of the end of it. So, but made it through pretty good. That one notch was a little bugger. So we just got to flip it over, remeasure, reset, and then finish off the cut.
Potential
Yeah.
piece right there.
Yeah.
Bazinga! Up on the hill.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Oh, sealing the grout.
Make it a mess. That's what I do.
So you have to put that on, let it dry, and then maybe do it a second time?
Yeah. Just depends on if it soaks in all the way.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's gonna, I think one's gonna be enough.
What?
That's some heavy duty sealing.
What do you mean?
It looks like it's gonna just be perfect.
We'll see if I did it right or not.
Yeah. So because it's a lighter colored grout, if you didn't seal it, just from normal traffic or whatever, it would stain the grout and the grout would look like junk. So when you seal it nice, it when you wash the floor, it'll clean up the same as the tile cleans up. It'll be really, really good that way. So it's worth it to
Well, we
seal
had
it.
ours at the lake, and we sealed that, and we never had any issues.
Yeah. Yeah, extra little step, but
Takes a while.
you read on the label, it says do not come into contact with skin. Just kidding.
Oh, does it?
No.
All right, this is a momentous occasion, so just make sure he's good. What are you doing?
Trying to get this tight.
So the things that you take for granted, that's one of them.
Yeah.
So this is a super awesome thing. And guess what else did we do? We finished the trims.
Did all these little trims.
all that.
Tons. Look at this
The
little one behind the
floor.
door. Look at that little dumb one.
And then, oh, guess what? Wash the dry gets to be put back, and the cabinets are all done. Shlam whammo. Whammo, thank you, mammo. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. We are so close to actually, like, what would you call it? Like,
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Okay, we're gonna turn the water on. Pray for. And we'll finally close off this trap. Because like a normal sink, the trap is in the plumbing, but on the toilet, this is the trap. So this is what has to fill with water to keep the smell out.
It's when we were doing flooring.
Working here, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but when the well, like, or the water
Oh, yeah,
system
when the
produces
treatment's
water,
going, yeah.
it flushes, and oh my goodness, it just stinks. All right, is it almost there?
It's getting there.
Let me see. Oh, is it low?
Perfect.
I want to see. Oh, there's water in the toilet.
No leaks so far.
And look, we have water running in the sink. Oh my gosh, it's like an actual functioning bathroom.
Like, are we the luckiest people ever?
Holy!
Have a toilet?
Look at that wall in the background. Don't look at that.
What?
The half wall.
Oh,
My wall.
yeah. Anytime. Are you ready for this? It's almost ready
I'm
to
ready.
flush.
I'm ready.
Almost.
Everyone,
Ready?
YouTube, America, Canada, the world, let's watch the flushing of the toilet. Ooh, it's a beautiful day.
I turned it off. So there has been so much tile and grouting going on, and I don't have any video of you grouting. So now you're doing the tub.
Much respect, all those people out there that
That
do
tile?
this for a living.
Yeah, no kidding, hey?
This is not my favorite thing to do.
So basically you just gotta, as hard as you can, kind of work it in just to fill up the crack as much as you
Everybody
can
has
with
their own
grout.
method. I'm not going to say mine is even close to the proper way, but as long as you go back and forth and kind of squish it in, and then come back again. But yeah, I'm probably not doing it the most efficient.
All the stuff
way.
you've done sure looks good though, and looks really even and like full. Like there's no gaps or so. Like all the floors look so good.
It's just a tiring thing to do.
Yeah.
Because
Not super awesome.
and then kind of go back again.
Hit it from multiple
Pushing it.
angles.
And then if you screw up and you miss a little bit, you can always wait till it's dry and then go back and look and just a little bit and then add a little bit more.
Oh
later.
yeah.
But you want to try and get it in there and see how it kind of pulled it out. So
Yeah.
I'll get it in there a little bit, but you always have to keep stirring this stuff too. It gets a little tacky.
Oh yeah.
So everybody's got their own theory on that too. How tacky, how
Of
not
how?
tacky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I watched one video of a guy doing it and it was pretty loose, but Leonard told me no. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing what the master told me.
Yeah, he's done it for so many years. But like you said, right? Everyone's got their own preferred method. I think the most important part is just to make sure you get the joint good and full of grout.
There's also joint like silicone, and it's sand silicone. So if you find that you're just got a little bit of spots, you can always go back and add a little bit.
Or else really thin stuff, like say you have trouble getting grout into these really little thin areas here, you could use that silicone with just cut the tip really fine. So she just had to finish a little bit up on the roof there. Oh, telephone. So don't mind the mess. We got these little path lights hooked up. We're gonna have to unhook them when we do the pine here. But I wanted to get them hooked up just because they were on the same circuit as the ceiling fans. And so there was power going to the ceiling fans. So if you accidentally hit the switch there, it was sending power to these octagons. So I didn't want that. You could tell this one's a little bit different color. Those two are a lot lower K lighting. Anyways, so we'll just have to take those off. You don't even have to unwire them. You just got to take them off as we do the pine. We'll put them back on. These two are done on the tin here. Those can stay. It's kind of hard to see even the fixtures because it's so dark in here. I have the light shut off. I don't know why. But anyways, Mrs. Osta's just finishing up. I just wanted to show you. So putting in the grout is one thing. That's time consuming and hard on your arms and everything. But the washing is like holy macaroni is the hard part. It's tons and tons of freaking effort. So, and to get these little, get that crack clean back there is pretty tough. So she's almost got it done. It looks fantastic, so good
Just
work.
use the weirdest tools ever.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever fits in there to scrape that out, hey? And then just the floor. The flooring's a little bit easier to do, hey?
Oh, is it easier?
I'm asking a question.
It is easier, but it's hard in the same sense because you can only go so far by the day.
Yeah.
And if you go too far and
Not wipe it?
yeah, it gets really dry and
Oh,
really
yeah.
hard. And this is
So you gotta
one
do
those
kind of
examples.
sections. Yeah. And this is actually, when you take into account a little bit in the toilet room here, this is actually quite a bit of flooring here. So, all right, awesome. Holy smokes, look at that sunrise. It's about 6 a.m. on April 24th, and whew, it snowed last night. Crazy, we just can't seem to shake the snow. We've had some incredibly warm stuff, and then we've had some of this stuff, so. But I just had to stop a quick second and take in that really pretty sunset. What kind of tracks do you think these are? Fox. They're small, looks like 4 or 5 pads. Skunk. Fox. Not sure. Definitely taking their time walking this morning. Creek looks like it's really slowed down the last couple days. Oh, look at the little duck just happened to land for us. So we might have to wait till we get some good rain before we go trekking with the Sea-Doo. Anyways, hope you guys have a good morning. Even?
Yeah.
I don't know if I showed you guys these things yet, but they sure seem cheesy. We got them all set so they're level. So now we're just drilling holes. We're using, it's a little bit bigger than 3/8, but it's under 1/2 inch. So we're just drilling. We marked them out with styrofoam, transferred the marks onto there. We're drilling them and fingers crossed that it goes on. All right, it's moment of truth.
Hold on.
I can do it.
Okay.
Now we got styrofoam everywhere.
You need my strength and wisdom.
Wisdom for sure. I don't know.
Looks pretty cool. You can't even see it in here. Oh,
That seems a little low, hey?
we'll put the level on it.
Try
It's
to
right
adjust
there.
that.
I don't think that board is perfect. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit low. So it needs to be about there. So, I don't know. That's the only problem with these. I don't know. Yeah. So say we glue it and we prop it up, then it should stay.
Okay. Looks pretty wicked though.
Yeah.
These videos cannot do it justice, man. It's so nice in person.
Yeah, we had quite a few friends come now that have watched the videos, and then they come for a little tour, and they're like, wow, like it seems like everything looks better in person than in video.
Hey, anybody remember that barge?
And that's almost perfect.
Is it the barge that got stuck?
Yeah.
Guess what was on the barge?
So in the Suez Canal, that one big, was it Evergreen, that giant cargo ship? On one of the ships that got delayed behind was our freaking flooring from Germany. How insane is that? So we're weeks behind on our floor arriving.
But it's supposed to be here Thursday.
Oh wow. So, but the good thing is we almost have downstairs completely done. So by the time the flooring gets here, man, it's almost... Sorry. That's a bit of failure on getting the video standpoint, but so we PL premium the holes and we slid her on, and it went on perfect. So it's perfectly level, and it's level this way too, so it doesn't have a slant down, so stuff doesn't fall off. So perfect. So we just got to take that glass off, and Mrs. Osta wants to kind of rearrange some of the stuff where the flame is, and then we'll put the glass back on that screen. So that screen, you don't have to run it, but if you don't run it, if someone touches that glass, they're going to burn themselves. Where that's kind of a safety screen, it kind of sits out a little bit. So if you touch the screen, it doesn't get as hot, but that glass you instantly, and then that trim has to go back on. So remember we were debating about that trim. It looks a million times better with the trim on.
I never thought about
What?
is the size of the TV.
Why? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, whatever. That's quite a bit of room because they measure TVs diagonally. So we can for sure fit a 55, hopefully a 65, but whatever. That's easy to fix. We'll just order the next size, larger or smaller to make it fit. But so we'll just let that dry overnight, and then we'll take the boards off in the morning. All right, good afternoon, guys. So this is going to be the final video on part 17. Sorry it has taken so long for me to do an update, but we just wanted to make sure we got a lot done. So there was a lot to show you guys. So we have this is the bathroom right off the shop. So we have this bathroom pretty much 100% done. So we just have the crown molding left to do up there all the way around, but we got all the door trims done. We got everything working. The toilet works great. Water works great. It does take a little while for hot water to get here because the hot water heater is quite a ways away. We got to put a switch cover on there, but we got the washing machine and dryer put back in place. We don't have them on the pedestals because they weren't matching pedestals. So when we get our new stuff, they'll be matching. So they'll be up a little bit. So it'll kind of cover that stuff. It'll be up about that high. So that'll work out great. So we have to build a little false wall to hide this little wire, because after the fact, we had to wire in a booster fan because this dryer is in the middle of the house. The fan on the dryer just isn't enough to push the air all the way out and all the way out the ceiling of the garage, the attached garage. So we put a booster fan in there, and it's on an automatic switch. So as soon as the dryer starts, boom, the booster fan starts up, and holy cow, does the dryer close fast now. It's so crazy how much it sucks that extra moisture out. So we're just going to put a bit of trim there to cover that up. So it'll be like it'll never happen. So it's a good thing we caught that before we were totally done. So Miss Sauce is going to just show us around the kitchen. Turned out so awesome.
I am legend.
Yeah.
All right, so wow, the stone was finished by Tristan from PA, and he's amazing, and I can't wait to introduce you guys to him. The other thing that was really anticipated is our bathrooms. But right now, we're going to be starting on the trim in here. That's why we have the ladders.
Oh yeah, we're just going to start on the crown molding. So we got there. This is the only run from there to there that's over 16 feet. So that's going to have a little joint in it. Every other piece is under 16 feet. So every other piece will be just one continuous chunk of crown molding. So
this room should be the first one finished, I guess.
yeah, once we get the backsplash.
Minus the little things, but yeah, there's like covers.
Oh yes, yeah, the vent covers, the air return covers, and the vent covers still have to come.
Sad trying to get the plant to come back with it.
And also we're replacing that light with a nicer chandelier. Mrs. Osta ordered it already. And then this light, I'll try to find a picture of what we're planning on doing. But basically, it's going to hang from the ceiling. We got this old, really old, block and tackle. So we're going to suspend this big timber up there. And then off the timber, we're going to have 4 lights hanging down. And that'll be kind of the lights over the island. So that'll look really cool. So we gotta source some covers and then just some basically black cord so we can wire everything. And then we'll use that really, is it rope or, so I don't know if we'll use that or if we'll go with something more, cause I don't know if you trust that rope holding that big timber up. It's pretty old rope.
We'll put the
cable or something inside the rope. Yeah. So we'll kind of hide it. So it'll be nice and safe. Nice and safe. All right. Yes. Mrs. Osta has been working for the last how many weeks on grouting and
clean the bedroom so we can actually put a bed in here.
Yeah. So we're also going to make a king size bed frame. We ordered the mattress and we just didn't really find a bed frame that we wanted. So we're just going to make one. We're going to have really nice 6x8 posts. It should look really, really cool.
All
so
right. This is the spa.
Yeah, man, this turned out so good. So like I said, Mrs. Osta has been grouting like crazy. She did not quite the final clean, right? It still needs to get...
it still needs to get wiped again, and then I need to seal all the grout lines.
Oh yeah, that has to get sealed.
But this is finished.
And sealed. Man, that turned out so cool. So that's 100% ready to use, other than they're coming out this week to measure for glass. So we thought this would be a great last video in the build in part 17, just because we're going to be waiting a week or so for glass. So, and then just this morning we got these little covers built. So we have these so that you can pull them off. So if you ever have to get at your taps and stuff underneath, they're really easy to get to. And same thing with that one up there. The steam generator for the steam shower is up in that ceiling. So you need access to that. So basically you'll pull a couple screws out and this whole cover comes off as one piece. So that turned out really, really freaking sweet too.
And your bedroom's almost done.
Yeah. So the floors are all done with this really nice plank porcelain tile and kind of a lighter colored grout. And I didn't show the bathtub very good. You could have a bath tonight, except for it's not sealed. You should have a bath tonight. That'd be awesome. But anyways, yeah. So bathrooms are really, really close. We just got to mount our taps. We'll probably put some sealant underneath these to mount these in place so they don't rock and roll.
So if you go from start to finish, you'll actually see the amount of work and time and effort that's been put into this build, and way more than we thought that we were going to be putting in, but it just is what it is. And I don't think I would have loved it as much if I hadn't have kind of put some of that work in there. So even though Mr. Ostacruiser doesn't like it as much as I do.
Yeah, you know what? It's all about getting it done now. And this room too, like it went quick, but man, we had to do a lot of stuff. This is the same little covering up the footing here that we had to do, little pieces behind the door. Everything just had to be just so right, hey? So that takes time. So one thing I wanted to do in this video is we've had a lot of new people ask about sizes of everything. We haven't really went over that for a while. So we'll start here in the attached garage. So the attached garage is 28 by 32 with 10-foot ceiling. So the doors are 9 feet tall. So we have two 10-foot wide by 9-foot tall doors, 28-32 shop. Oh yeah, we showed this. in previous video, but we made our little counters there and stuff. So right now we're only talking about sizes. So then you go into the main shop. The main shop, I'll run upstairs so you can see better.
So that we could have
Yeah.
a bench seat.
Yeah, I think I talked about this in an earlier video. So hopefully I'm not explaining things 14 times, but that's what happens when you go a month in between videos, you forget what you shot. So the main shop is 50 wide by 74 long. So you got 50 feet width, 74 long. This whole upstairs here, starting at this wall, going to the front is 26. So 26 by 50, so 1,300 square foot on the top floor, 1,300 square foot on the bottom floor. So that includes bathroom, bedroom, bar area. So, okay, we'll cruise out to the patio. What? Oh yeah, so the upstairs is all done too.
So
So
if you come visit.
we don't have lights put up in here yet. But this turned out just as freaking awesome as the bottom one. It's just a little bit smaller, still steam shower. So same thing, we're waiting for the glass to get measured, so.
And seal the grout lines and wash it one more time.
Oh yeah. Still a bit of work, but the floor is all done and sealed.
The cake plate. Wipe everything down.
Oh yeah, yeah. A little bit of kick
Here's-
plate there. Those are easy to do. We did that downstairs. Yeah, and then a couple lights, and just we're gonna do a massive mirror here too, so. And then finish the trim around the pocket doors. Well, we have to do all the doors up here. That'll go quick. So I just showed this because we just finished this as well. So that's gonna set up overnight to let that glue dry. So that should turn out good. It turned out nice and level.
The brackets
I'm glad.
that they have in stores are
Terrible.
not very easy to work.
I thought there'd be something where you just bolt something onto the back of the wood, bolt something onto the wall, and then just set it on, and you could adjust it if you needed. But those things, those are a pain in the butt. Okay, let's go to the patio. So I forgot about the utility room and my office. So that would be included, I guess, in the living space square footage. So these are 10 by 11 rooms, and then not counting the what's it called?
Pantry.
Pantry. The pantry, and obviously that storage back there. So you have two 10 by 11 rooms here, and then this main floor area from that wall to the far wall is again 26 by 50, so 1,300 square feet here.
14, just over 14.
Yeah, including those, right? Yeah, correct. And then 20 by 30 is the patio. So another 600 square feet they would add on to the main floor square footage. So when this is all done, we plan to have a really big table out here. So this is where you'll be able to host a lot of people. You got a lot of room. You can have all the food and stuff and all the prep going on in there. And then you can have a lot of people in here, and we're gonna have a big giant TV on this wall here. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So
It is over there. If you say that one more time.
that's where it's going?
Yeah.
Oh, on the front of that. So guys, we still have to frame in this whole thing with metal studs.
And
So the
countertop.
the front of this will be like this, straight up. So there'll be a TV here, not there. Here, got it. So you seen us putting that door in. That turned out good.
Yes,
Oh,
but you're gonna help
there's
me.
barn door for the inside. What?
Guess what else
What?
everybody's looking forward to?
What? Oh, the
See
outside.
Mac go on
The outside,
of
yes.
your space. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it'll really change the look of the outside. And also we're gonna get started on the rock on the outside. You remember that strip along the bottom that it's not quite 3 feet. It's 2.5 feet or something. And then the whole chase for the chimneys all are gonna be rock. Both this one and the one up front. So that's really gonna change the
With this though,
look of outside. Oh yeah, we have a, yeah,
this one, but darker.
darker. Yeah, so it's basically the exact same type of, so it's real rock, but it's just darker. So it'll look really, really cool with that blue and black on the outside. Can't freaking wait. So, and then we're gonna get started on the yard. So in 2 weeks, once the road bands are off, the cat's gonna come back. We're gonna spread out all our black dirt. We're gonna plant grass up here. We're gonna fix up a road. We're gonna bring in a lot of gravel. So that was a bit of a pain. I should have got some more video for you guys as the snow was melted. We had a couple weeks of pretty dodgy
You should have seen
driveway.
me trying to get the Jeep out that driveway.
It was pretty muddy.
I would take a run at it and just be like,
Yeah, it was pretty dodgy there for a few weeks while the melt was going on, but it dried up quick and
Fred,
it's been
Fred
good.
and me have
Look how
had a
tall that guy is.
relationship.
How tall that guy is.
He's wearing my outfit for Friday.
So we got Fintrail sent us a mannequin to put a Fintrail suit on so we could have him in the shop kind of show everyone. And we haven't got a suit to put on him yet, so we put some PJs on him. So, and he sits in here, and at night you forget, and you come in here and you see someone standing there, and you get this fright. You just about crap your pants, but it's just Fred.
Call him Fred because he's not, he's, you know, not being where he's supposed to.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, this is the end of part 17. I wanted to get you guys right up to date again with where we're at. So next video, all the trim's going to be done. And you know what? We're going to be moved in, and that trailer is going to be out of the shop, and the shop's going to be finally cleaned up. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be like glory days.
Again to everybody for watching and following us, and everybody that's put time and effort into our build. It's been effort, to say the least. It's almost a year going by.
Yeah, almost. Like it'll be, I think we started
in June.
yeah, beginning of June. So we're basically 1 month away from a year. So we're going to be pretty much done in a year. So that's pretty dang
So
good.
If you're wondering how long it takes to build
Yes.
a house,
Yes.
like this size, with the restrictions that have been
Yeah,
like
we've had
blocking
some
us,
delays. Like
but still,
fridge.
it's getting there.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyways, thanks everyone for watching.
Thanks for coming for the journey.
Yeah, and we appreciate everyone following the build, and we'll see you guys in part 18.